Why do some ignore free lessons while others pay heavily and fly across the world for Leathercraft? Why would a highly paid engineer switch to handcrafting in his 40s? And what exactly happened over the past months that make saying goodbye so hard? At first, Eden seemed like a quiet, serious guy. But I was totally wrong. His silence was observation. He didn't understand our endless, head-out working routine. Instead, he asked us, how do you define a qualified date? For him, there are only three metrics. Exercise, even just a short work. Reading, even for 5 minutes. And to make contact with someone who deserves it.
Are you beating?
My heart beats from and down, but
His life is a fascinating paradox. He's incredibly disciplined, yet rebelled at heart. A Muslim embracing all the inconveniences to immerse himself in a Chinese village. He knows exactly what he wants, and more importantly, what he doesn't want. In the studio, he refused to learn anything beyond 2 specific wall designs. More would be just like a compromise to greed.
Hi, I'm finished, Shirley. This is my first card holder.
By the Erhai Lake, when a pretty girl hit on him, he completely resisted, adding her WeChat. But at the gym, meeting a girl who shared his positive vibe, he confidently asked for her contact. That's what he means by someone who deserves it. Beyond philosophy, his focus sometimes here areas. He once asked, why do so many young Chinese dye their hair blonde? If I were their parents, I'd drop them into the lake and scrub their hair into black. He has a child's radar. He'd watch an old man purchasing a store with a fly swatter, while Eden stood aside, rubbing his hands together, perfectly mimicking a terrified fly. Yet, he respects everything. He'd asked a street scavenger how to roll tobacco, just to understand a different life. They said true freedom isn't doing whatever you want. It's having the power to say no. Eden is extremely frugal, but he spends without hesitation on books, travel, and his passions. Life is a playground. Keep your distance from wrong frequencies and boldly pursue what your heart burns for.
Sure, tofu and coffee, chala.
The only regret is that he doesn't speak Chinese, and our broken English keep us from driving deeper. But that's okay. This guy crossed half the globe and left a profoundly deep mark on the trajectory of our lives.